Okay, so I said I'd be making a sequel to this, so here's the sequel to the video I made about 21 hours ago. Number 2. The Mr. Peabody and Sherman end credits. Now I have seen this movie, the movie before, and I gotta say, it's a damn fine film. Now there are some things wrong with it, like it's a little bit short, and plus it spawned off into the absolute worst TV show ever created by humankind. Seriously, why does this exist? It does not need to exist. But to be perfectly honest, I just like crashing the camera into this, but to be perfectly honest, it is a very good film. But I think this is mainly due to because of why the end credits is possibly one of the best ever made. Hence why it's at number 2. First, let's explain the first part. This part is showing the main parts. The main credits. The people who produced this, who wrote the song, well, there's no songs, but I mean, who wrote it, what's based on, is based on an old 1960s show. Yeah. But I mean, this end credits, like this part of the end credits actually has 2 phases. It has this phase, which goes on for a little bit before we finally end up with a new phase of the end credits. Which actually shows, like, it actually corresponds with, like, the material. Like, it legitimately, like, it's all connected into one thing. Like, that is actually pretty genius. Like, it literally connects with one another. Like, it's one massive ass daisy chain. And this goes for a little bit before we get to the best part of the end credits, which is most of it. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Ladies and gentlemen, the best end credit background ever made. For now, this is the most detail I've ever seen to be put in an end credit background. Now, if you take this all away, it's just a plain ass black background. But no, what they do is, what did I just say? Do. But yeah, that end credit background does have a lot of effort put into it, and it actually goes on for like the entire thing. But the weirdest thing is like the main parts, is that it actually like changes different color schemes. So you see all these like bright colors, like these beautiful, amazing colors. But then, wait for it. You see there? You see at the very bottom? It's turning blue. It's turning blue. This is the blue part. This is the blue part. Yeah. You see that? You see how it's turning blue? It's turning blue. It's turning blue. You see all these colors, but then you see blue. You see blue. You see a very small shade of blue. You see more blue. More blue. The blue's rising. The blue's coming out all over the place. This is green block. Yeah, one thing I've also noticed is that these end credits are very, very, very slow. Not the background, I mean. Like, if you look directly in the middle, it doesn't even look like they're moving at all. Like, look. It doesn't look like they're moving. They look perfectly still. But what I also love is that they're like different colors and shades. And some of them have actually lasted till the end. Like, I've actually counted some of the blocks that last all the way to the end of the credits. Which is this final shot right here. Which is basically just the final shot of the entire film before it just, fades to black. There are some corresponding blocks that happen at the same time. If you zoom out a little bit, then you can basically see that, yeah, the blocks basically just correspond with each other. Which, yeah, I actually still don't know what the point is of the color change. Like, yeah, it's definitely original, not gonna lie, but I mean, what's the point? Why are there all the Indian names? What's the point? Well, I'll tell you what's the point. The point is that it's good. It's actually very original. Like, they just know what to do.
Are you sure about that?
Now, for a long time, this video right here was actually copyrighted, so I couldn't really watch it. And the only way I could watch it was by looking at a 3D video. Which, because the 3D looked like this. I'm looking right now, and apparently the video was deleted off of YouTube, so in conclusion, actually no, there's more things I want to talk about. The songs are very good. Like, the end credit songs are very good. Stop ads. But But in different versions, they're like the song by one person. But I have it on the DVD version of the film, which the film was actually added on Netflix, and I have a DVD. So basically, this DVD is absolutely worthless. I wasted a lot of money. Good job, Netflix. I now hate you. Okay, that's a joke. I don't hate you, Netflix. Please don't let the communists get me. But in conclusion, this is a great end credits. It's a fantastic piece of art. Yeah, sure, it may not be like the greatest thing ever made. Nah, just kidding, it is. But I mean, it's definitely one of the most unique, colorful end credits I've ever seen in my entire life. And yet, the craziest thing about this is, it's not my favorite. And the number one best end credit of all time is... Where do I even begin with this one? The Rio end credits is basically the greatest end credits of any movie I've ever seen. It doesn't even seem real. Like, it's honestly one of the best end credits of all time. And here's why. Now, unlike other animated movies where it actually shows like the main credits, like directed by, produced by, executively produced by, written by, all that jazz, this film is different because it does end the opening credits. Yep. So really, this makes no sense. But what makes it unique is that it actually is one of the very few end credits to not show the main credits and just shows the voice actors. And yeah, there might be other animated movies that do that, but this is the only one that I know of, so don't at me, alright? But still, I mean, it does actually, like, yeah, it is very unique. Like, it shows the actors, not in, like, the main, like, parts, you know, like, directed by, you know, the jazz. Well, if you want to get to the real best part of the credits, we have to go after the actors. And this is where the best part of the credits begins. Curveball! Yeah, this literally uses Rio. Well, like the Rio de Janeiro symbols on like the sidewalk, you know? This is honestly a masterpiece. Yeah, it may not be the most detailed thing of all time. Like, I mean, Peabody and Sherman is more detailed. But this is literally a friggin' dance party sometimes. Like, sometimes there's the same symbol, but in multiple colors and different sizes of the background. There's different songs that theme to different shapes. Like, Telling the World themes around the circle things. Let Me Take It to Rio is about the swirly things. And then Funky Monkey is about whatever the hell that misshapen thing is. What the hell is that? It literally looks like, I don't even know what it looks like. It's incredibly misshapen. Oh, get it away, get it away, get it away. Nah, I'm just kidding. But this is actually a really unique part of the credits because unlike the previous two where it has a special theme with the symbols for different songs. But for this, since it has funky in the name of the song, of course it's going to be wild. I mean, there's different shaped blocks, more different shaped blocks, even more different shaped blocks. Oh yeah, there's also one that literally moves at the same time as the credits. And literally, look at that. Look at that. That is honestly very odd, but amazing at the same time. But then, once you reach the final part of the end credits, that's when this is the point of no return. The point where you start going, mind drugs, is because of this. Yep. It literally turns into a dance party. Where like many symbols from like the previous scenes, look Funky Monkey, are all over the place. There's swirly lines, there's O's, there's more swirly lines. And then once you get to the final part, that's when it gets out of hand. Because it literally just goes completely haywire. Like, this is incredibly colorful at the end. Not to mention that the other parts aren't colorful. Like this scene. Or this scene. Or even the end. Yeah, even the end is incredibly crazy. It's very colorful. Not only that, but the songs are incredibly catchy as well. I can't play them due to copyright. But I'll leave the names of the songs in the description below. I'm not going to put a link because what's the point? But I'll leave the names of the songs in the description below. I cannot speak English. So, yeah. Not only that, but there's also like, it literally goes at the same time. Like, this is just an amazing end credits from an amazing film. I will make a My Thoughts Of episode of Blue Sky later on in the series, but... oh crap, I just spoiled myself. God damn it. But yeah, you basically get the idea. This and Mr. Peabody and Sherman are the two best end credits of all time. Hands down, no cheese, Duck and Cover, Electric Boogaloo. And that's basically why these are the top 5 best and worst end credits of all time. And yeah, this is basically a 2-part video, but I'm not going to part them in together because what's even the damn point? But yeah, basically get the idea. This has been a very unique video because I love end credits. If they're done right, they can be very unique and, dare I say, even better than the movie itself. Oh! So yeah, you get the idea. This is the first of its kind on YouTube. Make sure you like and subscribe. And stay tuned, so you want to watch episode 10 of My Thoughts Of coming out